White, and he'll be goes.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just defensive player.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had...
That they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Let's go, D. Big C. Hey, let's go. 58 to run. 58 to run. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked.
Here we go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
50. Rip.
From the 27th, Brady. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 21 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Brady. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Check. No foul. General West. Watch the ship. Lock it, burn.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
Roethlisberger will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, it's White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Brady deferring.
Wait, 20! 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Ozzy! 53
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a game of 5.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down, Samuels. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Flag 20. 52. 52 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. These two. Move. 24. 52. By 52. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Switzer on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Roethlisberger now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Hey, alert. 5. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. All right.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Focus. Watch the twins.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Set! 180! 51. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Me too. We got motion. Back up. Go, Mike 51. Mike. Alert.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Seam six. Mike 51.
Ben to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dante Moncrief in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the run.
The final shot before half for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check. Shoot. Check 99. Check 99.
Easy.
Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
No spacing.
You got three down. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking win. Quarter.
52.
Hey, wahoo.
Who that?
Slack it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Like 80. 50. Snickers. Hey.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Here we go, D.
20 seconds.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. It's John Simon with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21. Patriots.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. To Michelle on the screen. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Hey, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And they'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Stephon Tuitt, able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Deron Harmon makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Middle. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Whoa! Mike, 53. Mike. I'm going to run you. Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
$77. 53 to Mike. 50. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Show that best release and go. Bravo! Snickers, 66.
Here's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. In his own end zone, it's Brady. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time. Tom Brady needing a fourth quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Dancing to his left. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Go. 50's the Mike. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl? Mike's 50. Mike's 50. And we're pretty quiet.
Sugar. Rip.
Brady to throw. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw, Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger thing. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And